Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Crafty Concepts with Erin. I'm Erin, and today we're going to put together a scrapbook layout featuring the White Pines collection. Now, I've already done layouts with this, so you can see I'm kind of working with scraps. If you haven't seen this collection and you want to check it out, I have a video showing more, and you can catch that right here in the upper corner. But sometimes it's fun to work with scraps because you just see, the scraps dictate how your layout comes together. So I have one solid sheet of cardstock here still, and I know I want to incorporate some of this glacier color, and then I did bring in a piece of the vanilla cardstock as my base. I have a family Christmas photo from, I believe this was 2013. My kids were so cute and little. Gosh, what happened? They grew up. But I do also want to use this title off of the sticker sheet. Now this is pretty large, so it should be not a problem with just one primary photo. And I did put some adhesive craft foam on the back to pop that up. So let's go ahead and clear this off and we'll get started. Okay, so when I saw this set of scraps here, I was kind of thinking a central, like a center border would be a good look. So something like this is a classic look, especially with one photo, because it kind of takes center stage and looks really nice. And I love all the color this pattern paper brings in. Now I want to work with my title because, again, it's rather large. You can see it's almost the size of the photo. So that covers up too much of my sun, and there's a lot of room in this upper corner of the photo. So I'm thinking that is going to be the place for this to land. So now I will go ahead and bring in my embellishments that I want to use and start placing those. I don't have much left on my sticker sheet, but I thought the Christmas trees in the background, so this stack of presents and this Christmas tree here, and then maybe the ornament. And I do have this little Oh Christmas Tree. This is from the coordinating stamp, and that's left over from another project, so I will more than likely use that. Before I get going too much further, I'm going to go ahead and adhere these layers down off camera. So I know I mentioned this before, but having the VersaMat makes it so easy to get your margins right, because you can use the grid lines at the top and bottom and on the side to line everything up. So give me a second and I will tape all this down. Okay, we have all our layers adhered into place, and I'm going to use this stack of presents. It kind of naturally has that corner framing there, so I thought that would look really cute on the lower right hand corner. And then we'll tuck this little Christmas tree image right here. Now I want to add more of that glacier color, so I did cut a photo mat, and I thought that would add a big pop of that color behind our photograph here. So actually, let me just get that taped down. Sometimes I put my whole layout together and then I have to go back through and tape it all, and that is no fun. Do you guys kind of tape as you go? I like to lay everything out before I am sure. So, but I know I'm going to mat this on the photo, so it's okay to get that adhered down into place. Now I know I want to use this pattern paper on this side to carry that color over, so I was thinking of die cutting a circle with my scallop circle die. So I'll go ahead and do that off camera real quick. Okay, perfect. I use a lot of these shapes in card making, and they work great for scrapbooking too, because it's a great place to kind of nestle your stickers and your little embellishments and things like that. So we want to bring the red over, and I have presents over here, so I thought it would look cute to have presents on this side as well. And then to repeat that green color, I thought these little ornaments would be cute, and we'll just kind of stack those there. I did already put foam on the back of these, just like I did the sticker there. And I want to incorporate this because I have it. So let's see, maybe right there. That looks kind of cute. And I do want to put some journaling on here. Now I have pocket cards in my stash. These are from a long time ago. They were kind of like a Days of December pocket scrapbooking kit. So I think they came out the first time this White Pines collection came out because it looks awfully familiar. I mean, the trees are the same style. So anyway, the colors are slightly different, but not enough to where it's going to be an issue. So I pulled this journaling block out, and I'm going to slide that right under there. and then I can add the details of the, the year and where we were at and all the fun Christmas memories. So this layout is coming together so quickly. And yes, I did do some of the, adhering the foam tape and whatnot off camera, but I think this whole thing is coming together in like less than 20 minutes. Now that definitely does not always happen. Sometimes it takes me all day to do a layout. It just kind of depends. But this one was fun because we're working with scraps. And like I said in the beginning, sometimes the scraps kind of dictate the layout. Sometimes it can be overwhelming to start with a brand new paper pack because you just don't know where to start. And it can be kind of intimidating to cut into a new paper pack as well because you're afraid of like, well, what if I need it for something else? So I don't know. Are you guys like that? Sometimes I get a little bit funny about cutting into a new paper pack, especially one I really love and I'm super excited about. So just adding foam tape. I'm going to do my journaling off camera, but basically we have a visual triangle, the title, the embellishment cluster over here, and again over here that just balances that layout really nicely and draws your eye around. And then we also have repeated the colors. I made sure to carry the glacier over to the other side and also this avocado green and the red in the embellishments. So yeah, this layout is a wrap. Actually, I totally take that back. I have these red gems from my stash and I want to add some of these around the page. I love that they come in different sizes and you can kind of mix and match them. The small and the large together, I think that looks really cute. And I usually end up doing about 3 in each cluster. And they want to stick to my fingers. So we'll do 3 there and I'm going to do 3 kind of down over here. Again, I like to mix the small and the large together, and then we'll do one kind of right up here. I think that one kind of gets lost on the paper. Maybe we'll just put them on the tree there. That's cute. Okay, perfect. Maybe we'll do some on the title also. Just a couple there, and maybe a few down here to balance that out. There, that looks cute. Okay, now this layout is done. We can always add more, right? Sometimes we have to tell ourselves enough is enough. But yes, this is the White Pines, and it's a Bring Back My Pack. So it is on special through the month of August while supplies last. So be sure and check that out if you're interested. As always, you can find all of the items I've used in today's video in the description box below. If you guys are not already a subscriber, I would love to have you as part of the Crafty Concepts with Erin community. Thanks for stopping in. I'll see you guys next time.